Yep. Now I should go to something else. You've been working with One Earth Society, which is an NGO in Tanzania. Now you are so much focused on AMR, and I want us to spend some time talking about AMR as pharmacists. In your side, most likely. So you had an experience being in the UK, in the United Kingdom, and you studied your master's over there. And I'm quite sure that by the time when you were studying, you had some opportunities to look around and see how AMR is, the status of AMR is in the United Kingdom, what advancements have been done over there, and you've been having some time to kind of compare and see the difference. And do you think there is something that you see is being done exceptionally good in the United Kingdom, done in Tanzania? And if there is something we can learn as far as AMR is concerned?
Yeah, sure. I think we have a lot to learn from specifically UK, being a high income country that has advanced technology and some of the policies and regulation put in place. But one thing for sure we need to learn about it is it must start with a systematic approach. System set in place. If there is no structures and system in place, you know, in, not so much strict, but sustainable and well put structures. The unity, it will be just patching, those some of the, like a quick fix, we call it in AMR space. So UK, what's very interesting, like I think a lot of people in many countries like this, at least for the UK, you can't just go and buy antibiotics the way you want, like the way we are doing in Tanzania now. That's because I think there's structures in place that prevent doing that. And for many years, that has been translated into generations. So it's automatically, that I can't do it. It's within you for me. I tried to do it 3 weeks. I forgetting, just entering the pharmacy and okay, now I'm remembering I'm in the UK. I can't actually be given this without going to the GP and everything. So after a month, you just it goes into your system like subconsciously that you can't do it in this environment. And you're starting to change all of your behavior. You're starting to behave like the way systems have been put in place in that area. So you can see how generations and generation of people that are living in the UK can't even just think about getting the antibiotics without prescription or going to the GP. They will complain a lot about GP and how long it takes to see a GP, but they will never mention the alternative, going to the pharmacy to buy it. They will just complain it, but they will eventually go to the GP. So I think the system has eliminated completely the option of them getting antibiotics out over the counter. So I think also we can do it, and I think it's one of the approach that we are doing currently, trying to tap to the high level, structure and the policy and regulation level, so that we can establish those structures beautiful. But it's a problem in the UK. It's not like saying that UK doesn't have AMR problem. It's a problem that has been discussed in a lot of meetings, chambers, parliament chambers, and they've longest. I think UK have the longest action plan on AMR. So they have 20 years action plan to mitigate and contain AMR until 2040. They have 20 years. So it's one of the countries has invested a lot and has a very long-term focus to mitigate AMR. So UK has 20 years plan. So by 2040, UK wants to mitigate and contain AMR completely by 2040. And also they have a 5 years plan, so the short-term plans. And they have special convoy on AMR, everything else. But I think one of the big problems for them is in the food and agricultural industry. That's where massive antimicrobials are used. Compared to low middle income country like Tanzania, our problem is still in low level, community level usage, misuse and overuse.